Greetings and welcome to the very first episode of a new series called Elden Bling. Yes, that's right, Elden Bling. Now, this is very similar to Fashion Souls. If you're a Dark Souls fan, or if you've played Dark Souls before or have watched fashion videos before. Now, in this series, I'll be showing you my favorite combos in which we will completely ignore the armor values of these these pieces of armor and robes, and we're only going to care about its aesthetics. Now, this is my first episode, so I thought I would include Sorceress Sellen. She is my favorite NPC, or one of them at least, one of my most favorite NPCs in this game, and I'm pretty sad that she ended up being turned into a ball after her questline. Spoiler alert. If you don't know what I'm talking about, watch my video about the full questline if you want. But yeah, so in her questline, she becomes the Carrion leader for like a minute. So that means she takes over the Academy of Raya Lucaria. And she takes over the throne and kills Rennala, the Queen of the Rebirth. But of course, since Rennala is Queen of Rebirth, she is born again. But so Sellen ends up being turned into a ball by Rennala. So with this Elden Bling setup that I've got here, it's what if Sellen didn't get turned into a ball and actually ended up ruling the Raya Lucaria Academy of Sorcery. Now, for my helmet, of course, I have Sellen's helmet, which is called the Witch Glintstone Crown. I took that off accidentally. It is one of the Glintstone crowns bestowed upon Raya Lucaria scholars whose pursuits were deemed worthy, increase intelligence and arcane to the detriment of stamina. This gentle-looking crown was granted to a scholar who excelled in her studies, which also merited the title of Witch. You acquire this by completing Sorceress Sellen's questline, which again, there is a guide that I made on my channel, very in-depth, so check it out. For her robe, we have the Queen's Robe, which is Rennala's robe, which is acquired by... After beating Rennala, you can buy her full set at the Roundtable Hold, at the witch that's standing next to the fingers that are moving. For my arms, I'm wearing the Traveler's Gloves. Now, there's better stuff than this, but so far this is one of my favorites because it also, not only it looks good with the same color as the robe, but it also looks like it's combat, you know. It almost looks like she's, you know, she is a scholar but also ready to combat. So that's what I like about it, the wrappings around it. And for the for the boots, I actually am wearing the bull goat Greaves here to give me a little bit of more physical defense, but for her boots I'm actually going to be wearing the Radahn's Greaves. Now, I like these Greaves because these are the only boots that I like in this game, and like I said, I want her to look like a scholar but also someone who goes out into battle and fights, you know. So not only she is the leader of the Raya Lucaria Academy, she's also, you know, ready for attacking. Now, I don't know this. I don't think this matters, but I'm gonna be showing you my spells. But so let's enable our HUD real quick and sit down at the site of grace. But yeah, this is one of my favorite setups that I've got for her. So I got Rennala's Full Moon, which requires an insane amount of intelligence. But of course, you gotta have the queen's spell if you're gonna be cosplaying as the queen. So this is pretty much what if Sellen became the Queen of Rebirth. So let's see how much damage it deals. (1,200). And then we've got some more spells. We've got the Giant Blade Phalanx, the Shard Spiral, which you also get from completing the questline for her. It's a pretty good spell. It's not the best, but I like that it hits targets multiple times, and it also doesn't use that much FP. Let's see how much damage it deals against this guy. But yeah, overall I give this getup a 9 out of 10. Wow, this guy has a lot of health. He does indeed. For my weapon, I'm using the Moon Veil, of course. I'm still playing the game, so I don't have anything maxed out yet. But yeah, so we've got the Moon Veil, which I don't think Sellen would use a weapon like this. I think Sellen would only use her magic. But since I'm not amazing like Sellen, I'm using the Moon Veil, which is a sorcery katana. I know everybody's using it, but it's just so good. It's just the best sorcery weapon. Intelligence scaling and dex scaling. It's great. Anyway, that's everything that I've got going on for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Please consider subscribing. Let me know what you think about this little series that I've got. You know, I make a lot of guides, so I wanted to do something fun for once. So stay tuned if you wish to see more. And yeah, if you're new, consider subscribing and all that jazz. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.